Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. Excuse me. So, today we'll be talking about Michigan. Michigan had their primaries, and this should be kind of interesting. We'll just quick 10-minute video I'm expecting. But yes, we got two non-incumbents running. We got Elissa Slotkin. She is a congresswoman, and she handingly defeated Hill Harper, who only obtained 23.8% of the popular vote. Elissa Slotkin advancing to the general election. So, the retirement of Senator Debbie Stebnow, a Democratic stalwart, created an open contest in Michigan. Representative Elissa Slotkin, a Democrat, and former Representative Mike Rogers, a Republican, are favored in their respective primaries, but both face opposition. Barely. Miss Slotkin's opponent, Hill Harper, was an actor on the television show The Good Doctor and has run to her left as an opponent, outspoken progressive. Mr. Rogers' main challenger, former Representative Justin Amash, is a libertarian-minded conservative who was chased from the Republican Party over his fierce criticism of former President Donald Trump. So he's somewhat, I would call, a Johnson Republican from New Mexico. Libertarian old Johnson. I'm kind of blanking on his first name. Gary Johnson. Okay. So, yes, Gary Johnson, a Johnson Republican, even though Gary Johnson's not really a Republican anymore. He's a libertarian, and he's kind of, I would say, a centrist, really. He goes back and forth, but he is definitely a Trump critic. But we'll get to that. But yes, Hill Harper, an actor, well known. But then again, she got 23%. That's pretty good, but she didn't carry anything. I think, is it he or a she? I don't want to keep going over. Yeah, it's a he. Okay. Although, yeah, he's an actor, but, but, what I'm, in regards to being experienced and a politician and all that stuff, is that going to is that going to qualify you to be a senator? No. I mean, Hill Harper could be a great politician, but just like everyone else, he needs to start off on the bottom. And in fact, being a well-known figure, he could get an upper hand in running in a Congress seat, a seat in Congress in the House of Representatives, and he could probably win. He could have run for Elissa Slotkin's seat, but looking at what we got here, yes, it because Hill Harper is running in a more upper and more statewide seat, it's going to be a much harder for Harper in this case to win. Mainly because, yeah, his name recognition, sure. I mean, yeah, but how are you going to convince that much Democrats that you are experienced over Elissa Slotkin, who is a congresswoman serving in Congress? It's just hard. It's kind of impossible. County wise, Livingston County, Michigan, wherever that county is, was Elissa Slotkin's best performed county. Well, you got Harper's best county was Wayne County, and that's all makes sense because Harper campaigns on a pro-Palestine woke sort of, as you know, platform, and that can trigger that I should say trigger, but that did bring a lot of votes and support to from different voters like the pro-Palestine mob, not to mention Muslims also came out to support Hill Harper. And of course, communities like Deerwood, that I'd assume are in Wayne County, really did help Hill Harper win. Well, I would say win, but obtain 39%. Regardless, Wayne County overwhelmingly still went to Elissa Slotkin. And like I said, I'm going to continue to say it, she is more experienced. She is, of course, a congresswoman. Hill Harper, I don't think, has held an office before, and he's running for, as you know, senator, U.S. senator, a federal office. You might as well start at the state government level, and he would handily win. I have no doubt about it. But you need to start at the bottom of the ladder like everyone else. That's how you. That's how you go. So yes, you'll see this is the Democrat primary. 91% in. We got Elissa Slotkin officially in this race. Every county called for her. But now we got, as you know, the Republican primaries and very simple results. You got Mike Rogers, who is projected the winner of, as you know, Michigan in the Republican Party. He won 63.3%. He is actually more challenged. He has more challengers. Justin Amash, who, as you know, is the Trump critic, only obtained 15.6%. Well, he could have probably won more if it weren't for Sherry O'Donnell, who helped with the split ticketing, obtaining only 12 percentage points. You also got Sandy Pensler, who obtained 9%. But yeah, all these three together helped hurt each other in some way. Amash is probably the one that hurted the most because he was the top up challenger to Mike Rogers. But Mike Rogers, as you know, handily won this election, 63.3%. You'll see Rogers' best performance was in Ingram County, wherever that county is. I don't know. I don't know my Michigan counties. I only know the simple ones. But then, yeah, to be expected. There's Ingram County, Rogers 82%. Amash's best performed county was Berry County, where he successfully won 39% of the popular vote. Wherever Berry County is, oh, Berry, right here. And I believe this is a somewhat of a Rhino county. It's somewhat of a liberal county. It did go for. No, it didn't. Okay, I was thinking of the county below that. But yes, never mind. But yeah, Berry County, 43%. That doesn't really change anything. It was a close county for Amash. That could be his county of residence. But then again, not really the populated county. Then there's O'Donnell. Sherry O'Donnell ended up carrying 37%. In her best county, that is Berrien County. I'm trying to think. Berrien. Oh. Oh, right here. Right by Indiana and the Lake Michigan, I would say. Only county to border the Lake Michigan, and Indiana. But yes, that was probably a county she, as you know, resides in it. She seems like the person that would, I don't know, in my opinion, totally rent a house or buy a house off the Lake of Michigan. I think a lot of, like, look at Michigan as a whole. I think it's the most coastal states in the country. You want to debate that with Florida, go ahead. But look at that. I think a lot of Michiganders have houses off the coast of whatever lake. Superior, there's Michigan, I don't know, like Huron. I don't know if Lake Huron, I'd imagine Lake Huron would be there, but yes. There's definitely a lake. But yes. I'm trying to think. Who else are we missing? We got. I think that's all. We, of course, have a lot of primaries were ended up being canceled, according to Ballotpedia. Like the Supreme Court races, they are doing a convention August 24th, so we won't be talking about those. Yeah, Michigan does do conventions for half of their races, believe it or not. I think in this race, the Senate race, it's different because it's federal race. It's called Michigan method. Uh, but yes. What else are we missing? It's not on the New York Times. It's probably not on there. But anyway, what do you guys think in regards to Michigan? Who do you think's gonna win? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, see you all in the next political episode.